Shopify tutorial for rookies. How to build a remarkable and profitable Shopify store in less than half an hour. Watch this quick tutorial to learn how to use Shopify, understand how amazing the platform is, and find out the best way to establish a compelling store. After watching the video, you'll know how to create your own Shopify store. Who knows? Maybe you currently have an awesome product idea you'd like to pitch to the whole world. Why not give it a try? You've got nothing to lose. All it takes is curiosity, motivation, and 30 minutes of your precious time. Let's get started. For your info, Shopify has made it so easy for users in the last few years. You don't even need to be an experienced web developer to build a Shopify store. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How you doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. If you're doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. What is Shopify and how does it work? Shopify is one of the best known brands in the e-commerce world, hands down. The tool is very simple. In simple terms, the Shopify is a software that you pay for using the SaaS model. In other words, you subscribe for the service. Usually, if you pay for a year's worth of support at once, you'll benefit from a slightly reduced cost. So Shopify even offers a system that allows customers to quickly and easily manage things like shipping requirements and inventory tracking. So if you use Shopify, you can get access to a state-of-the-art admin panel where you can see what the products you have for sale, you can write descriptions, you can process orders, and so much more. Let's talk about Shopify pricing. How much does Shopify really cost? We put on the screen for you here. You can see here. You can see the pricing level. So the price level. So you have $29.99 a month, $79 and $2.99 based on whether you chose the basic, the Shopify, or the advanced Shopify monthly price level. And you have here a list. We're going to show this on the screen. You have here the list of all the advantages based on the Shopify, the pricing level that you chose. It is very important to understand that it's not about just choosing one particular pricing level based on your budget. You have to match this to your target audience. What really matters to your target audience. And so you have things like staff accounts. You will have to think about 24/7 support, sales channels, locations, manual order creation, discount codes, gift cards. So it's better to have the $79 a month, the Shopify, that's just the standard Shopify plan. That allows you to get everything you need for a growing business. Because if you go with the basics, you're actually leaving out a lot of the important parameters, a lot of the important features you need to grow and scale your store. Let's talk about how to create your own Shopify store. It's no secret when you think about Shopify, this is a great e-commerce platform. There's a reason why it tops our list. It used to be very complicated. It used to take a lot of hours to do, but nowadays Shopify has done it very, very, very easy for users to just jump on the bandwagon and start selling within hours. Step one, you want to sign up for Shopify. So we have here the homepage of Shopify. You can see it's a very nice, very beautiful green color. So you go there at www.shopify.com, and after you click next, you have to click next. You tell Shopify about yourself. You specify how much you plan to sell, and if you're already selling, you want to click enter my store button when complete. If it will then ask you if you would like to make a brick and mortar store on an online shop. So for this video, we're only going to make an online shop. So you want to select that option and click next. The following pages will ask you to fill in personal info such as your name, address, and phone number, the whole 9 yards, all of which is used to configure currencies and tax rate. So you also need to add an address so you can get paid. One thing you have to be very careful, and this is very important, is that you want to use the address where you're located, not the address of your store, because some people might be living, for instance, in New York and have their store and customer service located in Connecticut. But for tax purposes, you want to be located in your residency, in your state of residency. So that will be New York. So try to put the address of where you're located. Same thing for your tax identification. Depending upon the structure of your business, If you're a sole proprietor, then you want to use your social security number. But if you are, I would say, a legally structured business, an LLP, LLC, or S corporation or C corporation, you might want to use your EIN, your employer identification number. So once you do that, step 2, you want to add a product to your Shopify store. So once you properly sign into the system, into the software, you want to look into, and we're showing you here, you can see you have Shopify. They say welcome to Shopify. You need to start adding products. So the add a product page is similar to something you would have seen on WordPress or Wix. So you have to put things like title, description, price, and vendor. And you can also compare here however much of the product page you would like based on other service providers such as Wix or WordPress. Remember, the images connected to your product can make or break your chances of a sale. So it's very important to choose images that will appeal to your target audience. If you know your target audience pretty well, you know what they like. So don't make the mistakes of overlooking, for instance, the importance of your website visuals. Very critical. You can also customize the look of your Shopify website. So you have to go back to your dashboard. So things like fonts, color schemes, items that appear on the page, related item functionality, homepage, the logos, all of those depends on how you want to appear to the whole world and how you want to appear to your customers. You have to also, and the great thing is that Shopify has myriad themes that you can choose based on your niche and based on the kind of product you want to sell. So you just pick a great theme for your store. So you go to theme store and pick a theme that works well with your store. Step number 4, you want to set up your domain with Shopify. So after you choose your template and design your website to your liking, it's time to select a domain to make your site official and make it live. So domain means your www. whatever, janepizzas.com. So you want to go back to the dashboard and click on the spot that asks to add a domain. And you have it on the screen here. And this asks you whatever you want to transfer, whether you want to transfer a domain or register a new one. So you want to choose the domain you like and walk through the steps to make the purchase. You'll also need to specify which Shopify payment play you like to go with. Remember, you can either purchase a domain from Shopify and have it added directly to your store, or you can buy your domain name elsewhere and add it into Shopify. That's totally up to you. You will need to update your DNS records if you are uploading an existing name, however. So upon activation, you can then go back to that particular domain and see your website, right? So while you are in the main area of your Shopify website, remember though, you want to make sure the following information is complete. So general, taxes, and shipping. Shipping is very important. Okay. And step 5, you want to activate your payment processor. So here I'm talking about your payment gateway. You can use Stripe or Authorize.net. Shopify also has its own payment processor, which is super easy to implement. So you simply walk through the steps to activate your payment processor. So this allows you to accept payments and put those payments in an account. It could be your bank account, your company account, doesn't matter. So payment gateways are some of the most important things you need to consider, especially when you're building the ultimate Shopify store. Why? You're doing all the work. You need to get paid. You need to get some ka-ching in that bank account. So you want to have the right payment gateway for things like transaction fees, card types, and offsite checkout. So some payment gateways will take the payment process away from your website and into their own server using a form. So this payment gateway strategy, based on our research, can be slightly more secure, but it's also a bit of a pain for customers. So after all is said and done, you can click on the launch website button to make your store live. Congratulations. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Keyword. We're also having a conversation around the Shopify tutorial for rookies, how to build a remarkable and profitable Shopify store in less than 30 minutes. How do Shopify payments work? So once your Shopify store is ready and set up, the next thing you'll need to think about is how you're going to start taking payments from your Shopify customers. So your Shopify offers something called Shopify Payments option, and this is probably one of the simplest way to access and manage your payments on the internet. So you just want to read more about that. So the payment system means that you don't have to set up a merchant account with another provider like Square or Stripe. What's even more beautiful here, Shopify Payments integrate fully with your online store, so you can view all your payouts as a Shopify admin easily. You also want to think about how does Shopify shipping work. Shopify shipping options are very simple. So unlike other online software solutions like WooCommerce, Shopify has pre-existing arrangements with some of the world's largest shipping carriers to help customers reduce the cost of serving their customers as much as possible. Besides, shipping features are included in every Shopify platform. To find them, you just need to go into your settings page and click on the shipping function. So we're actually showing it here on the internet. On your screen, you can see the shipping platform. So it shows you shipping from, shipping zones, the United States, the standard shipping, the heavy goods shipping, as well as the estimated cost. So to make the most out of your Shopify shipping for your business, you need to make sure that you fill out all the available details you can. This means listing dimensions and weights for your products, as well as your available variations. This is critical, folks. So once you have your carriers linked in with the Shopify, you can start fulfilling orders for your customers. Usually, there will be several shipping options available underneath your product information. You will be able to choose to leave your customers to choose the selected speed that's right for them, whether standard shipping or expedited, rush shipping, or you can even upgrade your customer to a cheaper or faster service. Remember though, while Shopify gives you the option to choose from a wide range of shipping options on your back end, your customers will only see the calculated shipping rates that you have already given them. This is kind of important, especially if you want to ship through private carriers such as DHL and UPS. This is great. Let's now talk about how Shopify dropshipping works. We've covered this topic in an entire show, so I'm going to be very fast here. One of the main reasons why people love Shopify as their online store building solution is that it's incredibly flexible. You don't have to follow a one-size-fits-all strategy for selling. Again, going back to what I said earlier, you have a pre-packaged solution. So you can switch from the standard store and ship strategy to dropshipping. What is dropshipping? Dropshipping is quickly becoming one of the most popular methods of order fulfillment available in the market, because you don't have to find places to store and manage your product before you deliver it to customers. Additionally, with dropshipping, there is no risk that you're going to end up spending all of your money on stock just to find out that you can't ship that stock when you need to. So what is dropshipping? Dropshipping means that you actually, a customer comes to you, places an order. Let's say you have identified a wonderful product and you put it on your dropshipping on your Shopify store. The customer comes and looks at the product, they place an order. You don't have the product on hand. You just have the order goes to not only you, but it goes to your supplier, to your dropshipper, to your dropshipping supplier somewhere in China or in North America, and the supplier will ship the material, the item directly to the customer. All right, and so basically you have no upfront cost. You're not paying any money for inventory. You're not holding anything. You're just being the middleman. Or you're just rendering a service. And Shopify, with its functionalities, allow you to optimize your drop shipping options even faster. You are able to have a cost-effective solution to satisfy your customers' needs and aspirations quickly. How does print on demand work with Shopify? This is another product that you want to think about. If you're currently learning how to make Shopify work for you and drop shipping is not your preferred option, you can always look for other ways to enhance your e-commerce store. For instance, one of the advanced Shopify features available for today's users include print on demand. So it's a lot like dropshipping if you think about it, in the way that you're working with a third-party supplier. With print on demand, you create a pricing plan with a supplier who customizes white label products for you, like bags and hats. It's a great way for online businesses to add, for example, something unique to their sales strategy. You're trying to differentiate yourself from competitors. You try to stand out in the marketplace, right? So like dropshipping with Shopify, the print-on-demand Shopify account e-commerce solution works through add-ons that you can implement into your Shopify experience. So there are myriads, there are gazillions of tools in the Shopify app store that you can use to bring customization to your e-commerce site. So you have something like Printful. This is one of the best known Shopify apps for print-on-demand services. You have Lulu Express. This is another common print-on-demand option, specifically for Shopify account holders. And you have Printify. So you have the top three. So you have Printful, Lulu Express, and Printify. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Keyword. We're also having a conversation today around how to build a remarkable and profitable Shopify store in less than 30 minutes. What is Shopify Lite? Let's talk about Shopify Lite. So if you've been searching through Shopify accounts options lately, you might be wondering what Shopify Lite account is. This is a solution for anyone who already has an existing website that they just want to upgrade with some state-of-the-art Shopify functionality. Essentially, if you want to sell products without maintaining an entire e-commerce store for your company, then Shopify Lite is the solution, because it allows users to sell their items on social media, add shopping carts to existing blogs, or more. What's more, although it's available at a very low price, the plan comes with access to all of the standard Shopify point-of-sale systems you need. And there's no option to build your own website or fiddle around with things like SEO or domain names with Shopify Lite. However, you can use the application to access a point of sale when you are selling at trade shows or pop-up stores. Now, the cost is kind of is interesting. It's $9 per month at the moment, $9 per month, and you can embed shopping cart functionality into any existing website, whether it is with Squarespace, Wix, Magneto, or something else entirely. Selling on Facebook with Shopify Lite. Now, this plan, the Shopify Lite I was telling you earlier about, is kind of appealing to some companies because it allows you to take the selling out of the e-commerce site and into social media. So let's say you have built a strong following on social media and you want to transfer your sales on social media. So if you're looking for a new sales channel to, say, help you capture your audience and sell more products, Shopify Lite offers a fully integrated Facebook store option. This is the beauty of this thing. The sell on Facebook option comes with a fully integrated store for your Facebook account, which would allow you to sell your products seamlessly on Facebook. Shopify Lite also will merge with the existing Facebook business account that you already have set up for your business. So you're gonna have a win-win platform here, a win-win partnership here. So between Shopify Lite and Facebook business. Now, another advantage of this Shopify Lite plan is that it is very user-friendly. They have a user-friendly interface that is available throughout all your Facebook accounts, especially if you have 1 or 2 or 3 Facebook pages. That's pretty cool. So if you save this feature in Shopify, everything changes on your Facebook account or accounts. So when your products are no longer available or out of stock, then Shopify will automatically remove that item from your store, that is from your Facebook store, so you will never disappoint your customers. Now let's talk about how to connect with customers and sell via Facebook messengers. The beauty of this, folks, is that Shopify was able to have a gateway whereby you can integrate your Facebook interface with the Shopify interface. That's fantastic. So the Shopify Facebook integration comes with a simple and efficient checkout module inside of the Facebook interface. So this reduces, if you think about it, the number of steps that your customers need to take before they purchase something from your brand. Right? So Facebook Messenger is more than just a basic chat box. It's the way for customers to browse your product and make purchases using the Messenger app. So there are automated responses built in, and customers can even get instant answers to their most common questions that way. We have an entire show focusing on that, and we'll just go a little deeper into how to set that up. So just remember that here, that when you have a Shopify account, you can integrate your Shopify interface with your Facebook Messenger. Now, how to set up a Facebook shop with Shopify? It's very simple. To add a Facebook shop to your Shopify experience, here are some of the steps you'll need to take. So you click on the plus button in the sales channel section of your Shopify admin page. So you click on the add sales channel option, then click on the Facebook option. Choose add channel to connect the Facebook account that you want to link to your business. Click on the Facebook shop option and go into the account settings to connect your account. It's very straightforward, folks. So if you're already logged into Facebook, then you might actually be asked to confirm if you want to connect to that Facebook account. So you want to follow the information provided when you attempt to, let's say, to log into Facebook to allow Shopify to link your business Facebook page to your Shopify page. Wait for your story to be reviewed by Facebook. This process can take up to 2 days depending upon the backlog they had, and you will receive an email alert when you've been pre-approved or approved. So you wait for your story to be reviewed, and then there you go. You're ready to start selling directly with Facebook through Shopify. Think about the gain in time. Think about all the efforts that'll be cut in half. You can especially works fantastically if you have a good size following on Facebook. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. We're still having a conversation here around how to build a remarkable and profitable online Shopify store in less than half an hour. What is a Shopify button? So aside from selling through Facebook with Shopify Lite, you can also take routes to gain revenue. For instance, there's also the option to explore the benefits of the Shopify Buy Button. This is a very simple button, folks. It allows users to add e-commerce functionality to WordPress, Tumblr, Magneto, and other websites. All you need is to embed a buy button into your store. This is a pretty cool thing because it is customizable. It can suit anything, and shopping carts also offer safe checkouts too. You can even head over to the Shopify Experts community for a developer if you need some extra help. So you can either add the Shopify Buy Button on the side, at the sidebar, on your landing page, in your content. Essentially, with the Shopify Buy Button, you can add product to your blog post and external website without having to build a full e-commerce website. Isn't that beautiful? Buy buttons make it easier to purchase products and services by allowing customers to purchase something without having to go to a separate page on the internet to finalize their purchase. This is great. And buy buttons are also used more often by companies with the Shopify Lite offer, but you'll be able to access this feature with all the options planned that come from Shopify. How does Shopify work with Amazon? Because we've talked about how Shopify works with Facebook. Let's talk about Amazon. One of the things that makes Shopify such a great choice nowadays is that you are able to work with Amazon. You're able to link Shopify with Amazon. You just need to you need to visit Amazon services, and you need to create a professional seller account. Once you have that, you will be able to integrate your Shopify experience with your Amazon page. But to become a professional seller, there you have a charge of $40 per month to pay. There's also a small referral fee to deal with, but the cost of that will depend on your product's category or niche. All right, so the quicker you get your application in, the faster you'll be able to start selling, because Amazon still needs to review your application and approve it. So with your professional sellers accounts ready and approved, you can add your Amazon sales channel to your Shopify store. Just go to your Shopify admin page and click on the plus button next to your sales channel option. From there, click on the Amazon by Shopify section and select add channel. the process is kind of similar to what we went through with Facebook. So you have to go to your account settings, and you have to choose from there. You have to choose things like add channel, and then you have to add your Amazon to your Shopify store. One thing that's very important is that you have to know something called UPC. You need to purchase something called UPC for your products. This is basically a unique identifier for your item. So if you don't give Amazon a UPC or an ISBN for your products, then you will end up with nothing but error messages. If you're using the dropshipping method to resell someone else's products, then you might already have access to UPCs you can use. However, if you've made the product yourself, then you need to purchase a UPC instead. So we've talked about how Shopify works with Facebook and Amazon. Let's talk about how Shopify works with eBay. So process is similar. Process is really similar. So Amazon isn't the only merchant that you want to integrate with Shopify. So after all, eBay does have around 170 million buyers worldwide, and you want to think about how to integrate them into your sales strategy. So just like Shopify's integration with Facebook and Amazon, you can expect the eBay integration to sync naturally with your Shopify store. All you need is change a couple of things in your admin account to get started. So start by adding all the products that you want to sell on eBay to your Shopify account. Then sync your product information in the available eBay sales channel to create a new eBay listing. You don't even need to manually enter the same product's information twice this way, which should save you some time and effort. Shopify also saves you time hassle by allowing you to sync your available inventory on Shopify, right, with all the active sales channels that you have accounts for. So this is great. So this again, Shopify also provides some snapshot report of which your account are performing. It tells you which accounts are performing the best from Amazon to eBay and beyond. So with eBay and the Shopify integration, you can manage all of your eBay orders and inventory. You can fulfill your orders from eBay directly within your Shopify admin account. You can reconcile your revenue from eBay sales using your Shopify reports. You can set specific prices for eBay listings, and you can manage your business policies on eBay within Shopify. Isn't that wonderful? Let's now talk about selling offline with Shopify. There are a lot of ways to shop and sell online with Shopify, but you also can sell offline with Shopify. If you're selling in person at pop-up stores, exhibitions, and markets, then Shopify Lite comes with the standard point of sale features, including the option to accept credit card payments in person. You can use PayPal, Square, or Stripe. With Shopify Lite, you also have access to a plug-and-play card reader that you can take with you on the road if you need to accept payments online and offline. So here, the point of sale feature allows companies to accept credit card payments, customize tax requirement, and apply discounts. So we have here, this is the interface for the point of sale, Shopify point of sale feature on the screen you can see right now. So you have Shopify website builder. So you have the ability to have money there. You also have the ability to integrate your Shopify with other platforms such as eBay, Facebook, and Amazon. One thing that you have to understand here is that Shopify gives you some kind of all-in-one approach. You're able to get all the answers you need to your questions. You're able to sell from one single platform. Whether you want to sell online or whether you don't want to sell at all, you can go with the Shopify Lite plan, or you can even sell offline with a point of sale. All right. So this is it, folks. I gave you a very straightforward Shopify tutorial for rookies, and I'm showing you how to build a remarkable and profitable Shopify store in less than half an hour. Let's quickly recap here. I spoke to you about what is Shopify and how it works, Shopify pricing, how to create your own Shopify store in 30 minutes, how to Shopify payment works, how the shipping works, how the dropshipping works, how to integrate Shopify with Facebook, Amazon, and eBay, among others. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.